Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make your beef and bean soup in a slow cooker. And friends, make sure to stick around to the end because I'm going to show you how to transform this recipe into some delicious tacos. For this recipe, you'll need 6 pounds of beef shank, also known as chamorro, 2 pounds of beef bone with marrow, 3 cups of pinto beans, which I've been soaking in warm water for 30 minutes, 1 small bunch of cilantro, 2 Anaheim peppers, 1 jalapeno, 3 large green onions, 2 whole garlics, 1 large onion, salt, or your choice of bouillon, and lots of hot water. Slow cook on low for 8 hours. Add 11 cups of water. Add your pinto beans, your beef shank, your beef bone with marrow. And if you don't have beef bone with marrow, not to worry, there's enough bone in the beef shank to get this recipe going for you. All I'm adding the beef bone for is so that I can get my family to take a really good nap. I have 2 very hyper and active boys. Add your Anaheim. What I did is I removed the stems and the seeds, and then I sliced them into longer thin pieces. And I did the same with the jalapenos. Add your onion, your whole garlics, add your green onion, and if you're using the large Mexican onion, go ahead and slice them into smaller long pieces down the middle and have them look just like this. Your cilantro, add your salt, and remember to adjust to taste. And as I always mention, friends, you want to be intuitive when you're cooking, and I can see that I need a little bit more water, so that's exactly what I'm going to do, add a little bit more water. How do I know? Because I know that the beans are going to absorb a lot of water, and then I'm going to be left with just more of a stewy dish, and I want it to be a little bit more brothy. And boom, done. Our soup is ready. And what I like to do to my soups when I know that I used a lot of fatty items, I like to skim the top and remove some of that fat. And if you're going to be sticking around for the recipe that I'm going to be showing here at the end, make sure not to toss your fat.
Hang on to that fat.
We're going to need it.
My favorite part of this recipe.
You know, I love my sister, and whenever I use beef in a soup or in some type of broth, I make sure to save her this delightful piece right here. Or pieces, because Cloud's gonna eat all of these.
That's why you're my favorite.
I love you too, sis. I'm gonna take the garlic and set it to the side for my sister. She loves to squeeze the garlic out of here, probably put it on her tortilla, and then have a bone marrow taco.
That's right. Some lime, a little bit of used chili oil.
Ooh, you're ready. When you make this particular dish on your stovetop, you get a much brighter green onions, so it's going to be up to you. I like to set these to the side for whoever wants to have them in their soup, and it makes it easier to serve for everybody. Because I know some of you, just by looking at it, you're like, oh, I don't want it, but as soon as I show you this beef with the beans right now, you're going to say, give me 2 bowls.
That's right.
I know I say that because when I was a kid, I was that kid. Except with the Anaheim. I'll take Anaheim any day. And our New Mexico friends got jealous the other day because we didn't mention them. So if you guys have some hatch chilies in here and you enjoy that, go ahead and add them in here.
We don't mention them every day because we think of them every day.
Ooh, what a good save, Cloud. What a good save. You guys, let her know. Let her know. She did good today. And yummy, yummy. The beef is fall apart tender. Look at, just completely melts in your hand.
Pop that one in my mouth.
All right, all right. Say ah. All right, Cloud
it is tender.
Cloud is very special. She got that first bite. These beans are nice and soft. Look at that. I'm gonna pop this one in Cloud's mouth too.
Thank you. I love beans.
And now we're ready to serve. Let's do this. And now I'm going to show you how to transform this dish into flour tortilla tacos. Take your flour tortilla, dip it into a little bit of that oil. Oh, I went heavy on that. It's going to be super crispy.
That one's for me.
It's for everybody. I'm going to drizzle a little bit of our birria chili oil. It's not needed, but we're obsessed with it. Add some cheese. Let's give this a good roll. Ooh, and these are done quick. Super, super quick. I'm gonna flip it.
That was beautiful.
Yummy, yummy. Super simple, yet so satisfying, right? Woo! Crispy cheese. Yeah. Now you're talking, Timmy Pop.
That I like.
Oh, yeah. You guys ready for a bite?
We're ready.
I'm gonna need somebody very special to say
Buen provecho.
thank you. Mmm. That's so good.
The flour taquitos, they do something, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like my soul hits a cumbia.
No, pues wow. So good. This is so comforting. It's childhood memories. And those of you that know Cloud and I, you guys know we're Sonoran women and we love our flour tortillas, and making it into a taco, it's very, very therapeutic for us.
I think maybe we learned how to make tortillas before we could crawl or walk.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Some of us were eating more tortillas and some other ones were making them.
You guys already know who was making them.
And who was eating more than making
I mean,
them.
if I've been frying eggs since I was 4 years old, I'm the one that's going to be making the tortillas, friends. But I do have some tips for you. And my tip to you is have a lot of fun when you're making this recipe. And friends, if you don't have a slow cooker, you can use a pressure cooker. And if you don't have either, you can cook this on your stovetop. And I'll make sure to leave directions in the description area for you. Other than that, you guys are ready to go. It's a super easy recipe. And now I'm ready to indulge in this broth. Between the broth dipping and the taco, woo! Heaven in a bowl.
I do have a question for you before you put all that in your mouth. Can this be frozen
Yes, it can.
with everything?
I would take the onions out. I usually do, but it's gonna be up to you. But yes, you can freeze this. And one of the things that I love about this recipe is that it's very versatile. So once you make this as a meal prep, you place it in your slow cooker. You can go off and do what you have to do. And then one day you serve it into soup, the next day into tacos, and the following day, if you have any left over, you have some delicious tostadas. Mmm. Wow. Amazing. You guys know what I say. Look away. Look away. As always, Cloud and I are wishing you the best. We absolutely adore you. And we want to give a special shout out to Lainey. Thank you for helping all of us here on the channel in the comments. Whether it's links, recipes, or if I happen to forget something in the description area, we love you. And on that one, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Adios.